To review, the harder you push on the push rims, the further and faster the wheelchair will move. Making your push stroke longer by reaching further back on the drive wheel and pushing further forwards before letting go will also increase the speed and distance the wheelchair travels. In some situations, we may want to move more quickly or go further, like when traveling down a long hallway, in a shopping mall, or outside on a sidewalk. In this case, we may use the circle technique where we use a long push stroke, then relax the arms and allow them to drop while the wheelchair coasts before we bring our hands back to the push rim, moving our hands in a large circle. In other situations, we may want more control over the wheelchair and prevent it from moving unexpectedly, like maneuvering around a crowded room or going up and down a slope. In this case, we may use the arc technique, or we use a shorter arc or push stroke and then sliding our hands back along the push rim before making another push. Pushing your wheelchair depends a great deal upon the kind of surface you are propelling over. Wheelchairs roll much more easily over hard, flat surfaces like a vinyl or hardwood floor. On softer surfaces like carpet, your wheels sink in a little bit, making it a little more difficult to push and preventing the wheelchair from rolling as far. With thicker and softer surfaces, you need to push harder and more often. Outdoors, things like grass, gravel, and snow are very soft. Your wheels will sink deeper and may tend to slip or spin more, especially if the surface is wet. One important skill is the ability to push the wheelchair forwards in a straight line. If your left and right hand are not pushing equally, the wheelchair may start to veer off to one side or turn. This can cause you to bump into walls and obstacles or require you to stop and make a correction, which slows you down and creates undue effort. Unequal pushes can be caused by pushing harder with one hand or pushing longer on one side. This may be because you are stronger or have more movement on one side or the other. To move forwards in a straight line, you want to push as evenly as possible with both hands.